Previously, we finished the trim and stain of our front window wall, and now that it's complete, we can do something we've been wanting to do for a long time.
And then the scaffolding is out of here.
It's an exciting and emotional day when we finally see our house without this huge piece of equipment.
So much room for activities!
And now we're ready to tackle a project that will create a major transformation.
We have a very special delivery arriving. Our flooring is here.
We have goals to finish our flooring in less than a week.
And then we're just ready to go.
Just like that.
Follow along as we get one step closer to moving in and completing the flooring in our house. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a moment of the build.
Okay, I think it's perfect. The angle is perfect.
Yeah, I almost think you could come down and be on the ladder, because then we're going to have to put up this trim first.
Colors fade, but I'm thinking we stay just for it.
All right, Sarah and I are back in here this morning, and we're trying to finish up the trim on this front window wall so we can get this scaffolding put away. We just have one piece of trim that we have to put on this left side of the window wall, and it will be complete. And then we have these two pieces of trim that go across the wall that finishes trimming that out. So we're gonna get those knocked out, get the scaffolding down so we can prep to start putting in some floors later next week. I don't know how many I should put in.
500,000.
Just rest your head upon my shoulder. You're thinking I wait. Colder, but the day's not over yet.
Ryan,
Yeah,
are you excited?
scaffolding's going away.
Yeah, top level of the scaffolding. Well, the super top level of the scaffolding already went away. But now the middle level's gonna go, and then Ryan has one more caulking job to do, and then the bottom level will go, and then the scaffolding is out of here. I know to you guys that have not built a house, you're like, this isn't that big of a deal. This is such a huge deal to us because this scaffolding is just so in the way. So we are so excited to see it just going.
And then, I just don't think you're gonna get it all the way. Okay.
Oh, there's a piece of wood on that that's going to fall. Okay. Okay. Alright, I got it.
Okay.
Let's lose track of time. Darling, stay for a little longer while I hold your tight.
All right, Ryan got the caulking job done, and we are ready to take down this last section of scaffolding for good.
Bye-bye scaffolding.
The end of an era.
So we got to take off these things first.
Yeah.
And then I think we might need an Owen or a Lindy
Yeah.
as we separate out things.
You go up and over?
Oh, find out. My hand, I don't have my use of my hand. Okay. Where are we putting these?
No.
Yeah, they got one. There's no need to pray. Scooty.
So much room for activities.
No. It's like, let's tap dance. Be like, do the
Heel click. That's pretty good.
I know, it's my signature move. Used to do it every Friday as a teacher.
What other dance do I have? Can you do this one? All right, good morning. It is actually pretty early here this morning, and we have a very special delivery arriving. Our flooring is here. So we have two guys and their giant truck trying to maneuver around our land, which is always a journey. So they're getting themselves all pulled up so they can back up to our deck and then bring that flooring in, because you better believe we paid that little bit of extra money to have it brought into the house. So Ryan's hollering at me. He doesn't know where I am, so I'm gonna go find him and we're gonna get that flooring in.
No brainer, $5. But I was like, even when I was doing it, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work.
I know. I'm like, God, I don't want to carry up that flooring.
Let's open a box and see what they're gonna look like.
Okay. I like how long they are, and I like their variation. Do you see that, the width? Oh, it matches almost perfectly to the prow. It just wasn't. I think it's gonna look good.
Yeah. I like that we were so set on like, we gotta do a wood floor, and then we ended up doing bamboo, which is like compressed grass.
Compressed grass probably doesn't scratch at all. The one thing I like though is like, it's already rough and scratched. Dogs already ran across it.
It's supposed to be super hard, like 4,000 on the hardness scale.
Yeah, you have your own food over in your own area. Okay, the flooring has made it in the house. Our delivery drivers, it's so interesting when you do all these different deliveries, because Home Depot advertised a $5 extra delivery fee to have it brought into the threshold of the house. And when the guys got here, they were like, oh, we don't see that on our list. And we're not gonna argue over $5, but they were so helpful and at least backed up their truck and were able to like hoist it out of their truck to us. They were working hard and we were able to get it in here. So it's in the house. It all worked out just fine. And now we've got out our first few planks just to look at them. And a little behind the scenes for you guys, we were really hoping that this day today was going to be floor installation day. But when we went to go order this flooring that said it would be available and get to us like last week, when you clicked in past 4 boxes, it went to today as the arrival date. So it is what it is. We were really hoping for today because we could have gotten Kyle's help today, but whatever. It took us longer to do our prow front, so it all worked out just fine, and we'll get this flooring in one way or another. So we haven't even eaten breakfast yet today because we knew the delivery was coming pretty early. I think we're gonna go eat some breakfast, plan our day here, and keep getting this house ready for an easier flooring installation than if everything was all strewn about. So
Now we just need to find room for all this flooring.
yeah, I know. I was thinking that while we were bringing it in. I was like, where the heck are we supposed to put it while we're installing it?
We're gonna start in the hallway, so we're gonna want to have this path all the way to the prow
Yeah.
clear.
Mm-hmm. And then
And
it'll
then,
be like, we'll
and
clear.
then we can probably then try to do like the kids' rooms so that we can use up some material,
Mm-hmm.
and then, which basically means then we have to move every one of these boxes because they're all in the way of this path.
All right, it's a big day for us. We are starting our flooring. The last you saw us, we were getting our flooring delivered and we got it all into the house. You did not see that we actually got it all stacked and opened so it could acclimate. It has been doing that now for enough time, so we are ready to actually start this process of getting this flooring in. So here we go.
All right, so the first thing we need to do is get the underlayment down, clean the floor, make sure it's clean and dry, and pull out the fridge. And then once we do that, we can start laying down some of our flooring. Then
The first step, underlayment.
Then we should be able to rock and roll.
Okay.
I think is what I want to do is cut this a little long.
Okay.
And then put a straight edge on it. And then we're gonna want to put this actually in here and then notch out that.
Oh, okay, I see.
All right, time for our next piece.
Okay. If it doesn't hold up well and gets scratched a lot, I don't care. It's the flooring we have forever. I don't trust this floating floor system at all.
And then use the little block, and then hit the block. It kind of like tightens everything up. Okay.
Okay. And no nails.
It just floats.
Just floats.
Yeah.
Okay. It floats, my goats. What do you think of it so far? It's hard to tell without seeing it all over the whole house.
I think it's gonna look good.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
It's going a little slow, but the electrical box thing too. Okay, that's hard.
I think I've got it in now over here.
$25 3/8. All right, we started in on our floor today and it is 6 o'clock at night tonight and we're about ready to call it, but we've made a good amount of progress. It's always hard when you're learning new things because you just have to figure out your flow. And I feel like we're just getting into our flow now, but now we're too tired and we're hungry. So the plan is we're gonna call it tonight where we are, and we're gonna get back in here early in the morning and we're gonna kick some butt.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about our schedule. I think we can actually put in some later nights. So
If-
you heard
if-
it. You heard it here.
If our knees can
Yeah, if our
hold us
knees
up.
can
Yeah.
handle it. Yeah, we don't. Our kids are gone right now.
For like another week.
Yeah, so we would love to surprise them with at least a totally floored house. But it would be even better if they come in and their rooms are ready for
Which
them.
isn't that much different
No.
than getting the floor done because we just have a little bit of trim to do around the windows
Yeah.
and ceiling. And even if we don't get the
I mean,
floor
they
trim
could
in,
move in without the trim. I was thinking about
Yeah,
that because we got to
that's true.
get that deck done. So
it's next on the list.
yeah.
So you heard it. We're doing a big push. See if we can get this flooring and make it livable for the kids so they can get moved into this house. Then Sarah and I are planning to move into the yurt for a month or 6 weeks while we get the loft finished. But the big news is that the trailer gets to go away. And we are so excited to be trailer free.
Oh my gosh. You guys don't even know.
All right, we're going to put in this last board and then we're going to call it a night and eat some delicious food by Hungry Root, not sponsored. All right, you going to do the honors and put in the last one for the day?
Yeah. All right, here we go. I think that's it. All right.
All right, let's go eat.
Okay. You ready to do this under the stove action? Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Seems like it's gonna be pretty even. All right, we are back. It's day 2 of our flooring project, and we are hoping to make major progress today. So today we will actually leave our main room area of our living room and kitchen, and we will venture to the back of the house where we'll get into the kids' bedrooms, the laundry room, and the pantry. So it should be pretty cool to see all the progress happen, and we will take you guys along.
Crack the seam. I think it just...
Then it
Oh.
just
All right.
I hope so. If not, you're gonna be like,
Okay. Okay, now. Oh, like butter.
Do you think we're going to be able to get it finished with Owen's room today?
No. No, we've underestimated our time so much that now I feel like I'm giving us too much time. I'm like, our kids will be moved into the house by the end of July. And I'm like, in my mind, I think they'll be moved in
It should be.
like in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like sooner, hopefully. Like I'm kind of like, move them in without trim. Put up their trim when they move out. They don't need trim.
all right, first little ankle cut done.
We have been busy this morning getting things moved out of our son's room so we can start getting the flooring into that room. The flooring has already started going into our laundry room area, so I was finishing up just a little bit of that, but now it is time to get into this back bedroom. We're gonna move the dressers that we have in here just over so we can get into the room, and then once we have flooring going so far, we'll move it back on to the finished flooring, if that all makes sense. I swear the hardest part about all of this is just the moving of the stuff that we have in the house already. And you guys, we don't even have that much stuff in here because we don't live in here. So I can't imagine people who finish their flooring while they're living in their house. I am like, oh, we're gonna get to do this big portion into Owen's room. It's gonna be so cool. That's the pep talk I keep giving myself anyway. you cutting away the plastic? I'll get my blade and do it too.
I think it needs to be pulled your way just a titch. I don't know, it looks pretty good.
Okay. Because then we could cut off the little excess there. And over here, one of us could take each side.
Okay.
Let's go see if it fits.
Better than that. So,
And it looks like we're doing okay.
we're actually getting to do some flooring. In the middle of our big epic push to get the flooring done, this is the middle of the day, noon, we're having a big windstorm and the power goes out. So now we're having to use like our battery tools and get as much done as we can without electricity. So it's complicating things even further.
I think that worked, by golly.
So,
I just feel like I'm hired
yeah.
on a flooring team.
Yeah.
How far am I going all the way here? The electricity is back on. While the electricity was out, we got a ton of underlayment all laid out. We got the washing machine moved back in its home. So now I think we are ready to start really busting out this area in our son's room and just finish this portion to this wall and then just see how far we can get this evening before we're both just ready to be done. We're gonna put on some music, try to have positive attitudes, and just bust out some work. This morning we have been busy moving the furniture from one side of this room over to the other side. It was only 2 dressers and then some doors that we still need to install. So we got those moved out of here, got the underlayment down, and now we are ready to finish the flooring in this room. It'll be our first room where all the flooring is officially finished. All right, Ryan is in the closet of this bedroom. He's putting in the last piece.
Is that the problem?
This is working great, Ryan.
It's done!
Yay! All right, we have one room officially done, totally floored. And tomorrow we will be working into our daughter's room. We're too tired right now to keep going. We've been pulling kind of long hours for us. I know there are other people that are building their houses that go longer than us. I think they're younger than us. I don't know. I watched the people that we were 3 years ago when we were framing our house and just starting it from foundation. And I'm like,
we're the same people.
I'm like, who are those people? So anyway, we're gonna call it a afternoon night. I mean, it's 3:30. So, all right, good job. We did it.
Yeah, it's looking great.
Yeah,
I'm
it is.
excited.
I'm super happy with the floor. So, all right. See you guys tomorrow.
All right, it is day 5 on Sarah and I's big push of getting our flooring done. And we've made some good progress, but things haven't went as fast as we'd like them to. We got our son's room all complete. It's kind of a mess in here because we moved everything from our daughter's room into this room so we could floor it. And that's what we're working on this morning. We got everything moved out. We are now going to put down the underlayment in this room, and then we're going to be on to flooring, and that means the 2 bottom bedrooms will be finished and half of the great room will be done. And then I think that will just take us another day or 2 to get done. So we were really hoping to have the whole bottom floor done this week, but as a lot of things happen on this build, it just takes longer than you think. So we're going to try to knock out the underlayment so we're all prepped for flooring and see what we can get done. All right, roll it out. Strike!
All right, we are on day 6 of flooring in our house. We have 2 more full days of build time before we go pick up our kids from the airport. So we're gonna try to bust out as much as we can so we can totally shock them with a transformation. Except for they're not very shocked by any transformation at this point on the build because it's just become normal everyday life. But this does get them one step closer to living in actual bedrooms, and I think they're excited for that. So we're gonna get to work.
Now we get to decide if we did it right.
Yep.
All right, so now I think we can start this row,
Yeah, we're like in.
and then we're just ready to go.
Just like that.
Believe it or not, we only have this last little portion of flooring to get done in our great room space. Ryan just cut off the mat that's currently underneath our fireplace. And we did that because we need to know where our hearth is gonna go that will be underneath the fireplace. And we don't wanna run the flooring up to that spot, obviously. So we've got that all marked, figured out. Ryan cut down that mat, and now we are ready to clean up this space, give it one last vacuum, get all the underlayment underneath it, and then hopefully we can bust this out today. But I gotta tell you, this day is just getting away from us with little things here and there behind the scenes. So wish us luck.
Very good.
Pretty good.
All right, we actually have all the underlayment almost laid out, but we have our son helping us on the build today. So Ryan and him are actually gonna start doing the flooring. I'm gonna finish up that little underlayment part, and then hopefully when I'm done with that, I can just take over on the saw and we can just be flying.
All right, guys, we are getting so close to being finished with this floor project on our main floor. We just have this one little spot left and we're gonna be done. We went into this project thinking we were gonna knock it out in like 2 or 3 days, and it's now taken us like 8 days. Whew, flooring's no joke. Looking back, I think we wish we would have got a flooring product that had underlayment included. You underestimate how long it'll take to lay the underlayment as an additional step. So we're gonna knock this out and then call this project done. Ooh, that was fancy moves.
I know things about stuff. Stairs.
The person who built the framing of this house.
Not the same person.
We're not the same person.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're a little bit tired. We've been doing nothing over the 4th of July weekend, and our kids were gone for over a week, and Sarah and I have just been pushing on getting this flooring done, while all of our friends have been like, we're on vacation, we're going hiking. So sometimes it feels like this is a crazy journey we're on, but hopefully it's gonna be worth it all in the end once we have a beautiful finished house, and I don't know, and we're living in it.
All right, we are headed to the table saw to rip down our second to last piece of flooring. And then we'll have just one more piece of flooring that we need to rip down, and we will be done with the bottom floor of our house with flooring. So here we go. Let's do this!
I like that one. What's wrong, Dad? 2.5 more inches to go. He is!
Whew.
We could knee slide on this floor now.
This looks way cooler than it did when we started.
I know, it looks like official now that the whole thing's done, huh?
Can you believe we started off with just like nothing, just dirt?
Yes.
Is there anything you want to say to Kyle for telling us that he was pretty sure we could do this in one day?
You're a big liar, Kyle.
Yep.
Big, fat, stinky liar.
Even Randy says that your estimates are off.